A well-known local animal shelter is hitting national airwaves this weekend. Helen Woodward will be featured on the CBS show Lucky Dog tomorrow morning.
Yeah, they'll be sharing a special adoption story and maybe, perhaps, inspire one of your families to adopt. Jessica Girk joining us live today right here on The Fort with a couple of her adorable friends. First of all, Jessica, glad you're here with us on The Fort. Welcome to our show. Introduce us to your friend.
Thank you. Yes, I'm here with Winnie, who is one of a litter of 4 pets that we have here, all that came in on a transfer van from another location. We pull animals out of high-kill situations and bring them to Helen Woodward Animal Shelter.
Okay, so we love the animal stories. We love when these shelter dogs get new homes. Yeah. You shot an episode of Lucky Dog in December. It's going to be airing tomorrow. What's going on with that?
It's really, really exciting because anybody who's seen Lucky Dog, which is on CBS, it'll be on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., has seen that really the focus of that show is to show that there are so many animals, over 1 million animals get euthanized every year in our country, just simply because nobody comes in and adopts them. So the show is really focused on taking these animals out of really high-risk situations and then showing them find the perfect family. So, of course, their mission and their focus goes along with ours, where we really believe that all of these pets bring us so much joy and happiness. We got connected through our annual partner, Blue Buffalo, who's also a sponsor of that show. They said, you know, I think you guys would connect. Yeah. You should see what they do. So Eric Weiss, who's the host of Lucky Dog, came down, and he was here as one of our transport vans came for the day, and he helped through kind of go through the whole process of what happens when these animals arrive from these various shelters. From anywhere from Texas to Hawaii to New Mexico, these animals come in from all over the country.
Jessica, what was it like when the camera crew showed up at Helen Woodward? What was that day like for you guys?
It was really exciting. They were a really down-to-earth group. I find that people who believe in rescue tend to have very similar hearts. And so, you know, even though it was exciting, there were cameras and everything, it really was a group of animal lovers getting together and going through that process of them coming in and getting baths and getting fed and getting vet checks and temperament testing and all the stuff that happens. And every single one of us enjoyed every part of it.
You know, the sad part about this is a lot of these animals escape facilities that maybe are high-kill facilities that euthanize animals. It's a core part of your mission, and you end up taking these animals and finding them new homes. What is the magic to that?
Well, you know, I mean, the thing that's really hard is there are a lot of shelters across the country that simply are understaffed or don't have the type of budgets where they can do marketing and really get the word out about their animals. And I really feel that anybody that goes into the system of working in animal welfare is hoping to find these loving homes, but it's just very challenging. In other parts of the country, there are places where spay and neuter laws are different. There are, you know, places where they are just basically procreating in the streets. And so there's tons of animals out there and they can't find homes for them. So anytime we hear from a partner in another part of the country that says, can you please get these animals to your shelter? They come out here, they go through the full process of really making sure that every single one of these animals is healthy, has dental checks, has their spay, their neuter, their vaccinations, and then sometimes even major surgeries. We've done back surgeries and knee surgeries. We've worked through cancer and done chemo and all the things that you would really hope for your own pet. And we treat them like they're our own, and then we find those loving families. And so it was neat for Lucky Dog to come out here and just briefly get a chance to look at how that process works on a certain day and really share that with the world.
Well, we do appreciate, Jessica, what you guys do each and every day at Helen Woodward Animal Center. I was wondering who wanted all the attention during your interview there. Which one of you is guilty for barking the whole time?
We've got Walter in here, we've got Winnie in here, we've got, let's see, Wilma in here, and we've got, who's the other one?
Wendy.
Wendy, yes, little Wendy. This one's little Wendy. So these are all part of a litter that came in, and they're getting their chance at forever homes, and we're so excited that we get to do it for them. But I'm telling you, we've got over 3,000 animals were found loving homes this year at Helen Woodward Animal Center, and we had over 300 of those came via transport, either through a van or flying in. So it's really a neat thing to see these animals come from all over and find their chance here at Ridge Santa Fe at Helen Woodward Animal Center.
Jessica Girk with the Helen Woodward Animal Center. Lucky Dog tomorrow morning on CBS. Thanks for joining us, and we'll look forward to the show.